Hi, my name is Liz Poole. I am the PR and marketing coordinator here at the Savannah Economic Development Authority, and I'm here today with Bob Shin, CEO of Candor. And we are here to talk about how Candor is kind of pivoting and helping out during the COVID-19 crisis. So welcome, Bob.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys having us.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit more about Candor in general. When I know y'all moved here from Rome, Georgia in 2018, but just give us a little bit a rundown of your company and what you do.
Sure. Candor USA is a software as a service company, and we empower wholesale brokers and master general agents to really make the brokerage services for health insurance sustainable, efficient, and effective. And our ultimate goal is really to make sure that all Americans have access to health insurance.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely a problem, a big problem to tackle, but I've heard that you all do it very well. But I saw that Candor is doing some pretty unique things amid the COVID-19 crisis, and just wanted to ask you a little bit more about what all you're doing.
Sure. So we're here in Savannah. Our offices are on East Bryan Street. We love it in here, and a big part of Savannah, obviously, is the port and tourism and visiting. And so when we saw what was going on, there's a few things that really struck us, and one of them is that if you're in the tourism business, you're going to have contact with a lot of people. Mm-hmm. And then that means more exposure and potentially risk, not only for you, but all the people who come in contact with you. And then also those jobs are jobs that they're rewarding and they're challenging, but they're not necessarily the highest compensated, and they often don't come with benefits. So what we decided was, as we come back out of this whole pandemic and we're really working hard in recovery, mm-hmm. what could help all of the people who work in the hospitality and similar industries in this area? And what we decided was one of the offerings that we enable brokers to offer their clients is telemedicine and remote healthcare. And so what we've done is we've pledged to pay for 1,000 people to have access to remote health insurance, telemedicine. Wow. So that way, if you work at a restaurant, you work at a hotel or anything like that in the Savannah area, and what you want is you want to have telemedicine, you want to be able to call a doctor and talk to a doctor. Now, of course, we're focused on the COVID-19 and do I have COVID-19? Do I not? Because you really want that diagnosed before you go down to get tested.
Right.
Because when you go down to get tested, you are going to get exposed, right? You're at a much higher risk. Mm-hmm. So how do we make sure the hospitals don't get overwhelmed? How do we make sure that people know, should I go get tested? Should I not go tested? So we're paying for telemedicine for everyone so that they service a ton of different medical needs through telemedicine. We're doing it. All you have to do is go to one of our partner websites, which is called rightnowsolution.care. Mm-hmm. Word right now solution.care. And then in there, you can go to the remote care component, click to sign up. You will have to put in your contact information and a credit card number. We're not charging you anything, but it's really important that we know that it's a real person, because right. We only have 1,000 to give out. We don't want to be giving it out to some hacker who's just filling it up. We want the people to be. And if you want to continue to keep the remote care solution afterwards, you can continue to keep it. But really what it's about is, for at least the next 2 months, we want all those workers in this area, all those people in this area, to have access to telemedicine so that they can get access to a doctor, not only for COVID, but for a variety of things. And the secret code, right, that anybody who listens to your webcast and your interview, if they want to get in and they want to sign up, is LOCO 2020. So LOWCO 2020. So if they go in, they go to the rightnowsolution.care, they go to the remote solution, they sign up, they put that code in, they'll get 2 months free. And that way, if they feel like they're sick, they need to talk to a doctor, they want to diagnose it before they go in. And we've pledged to not only do it for those 1,000, but we've been talking to a couple other partners, and we're talking about expanding it to more people with some of the local business in the area helping chip in, so that hopefully, I've heard the number 17,000 a couple times of hospitality workers in this area. That's a lot of people who don't have good coverage right now in a time that's really high risk. So we really would like all 17,000 to cover, but we can only afford the 1,000 right now.
Right. And I saw y'all are doing like you mentioned this just a minute ago, but like it's almost like a co-sponsor if a business if they wanted to help out their employees, or if they saw others, y'all would kind of help offset the costs with them. Not the full cost, but.
Yeah, the full costs are really around that $39. Sometimes we've been discounted in the past to like $34, but we'd be willing to do it and take the majority of the cost with any business that wanted to sponsor for the businesses. We'd let them do it for $6. We'd cover the rest.
Wow. Okay. That's awesome.
So we'll do the first 1,000 we're doing completely on us. And then any businesses that want to cover their employees, we can get them signed up for $6.
Wow. That's so cool. And how has the response been since you all announced it? With that first 1,000 of y'all had a lot of people come to the website and sign up?
We had, I think it was 28,600 people come.
Wow.
Last week.
That's crazy. Holy
and
cow.
The problem that we've been running into is a lot of people are not in the region and from other areas. So we've had a lot of people that we've had to sort through and actually apologize to say, we're looking for sponsors for other regions. We've got one region up in New Jersey, New York, that we maxed out the program there. And we've got this one going, but we can't really afford. We'd love to be able to pay for everybody, but we just don't have the money to do it.
Right. So y'all are trying to keep this pretty exclusive to the Savannah region, then, or at least some of them. Like instead of just giving the 1,000 to anyone in the United States that wanted it.
Yeah, we did a release up in the New Jersey, New York area, just because that was such a hot spot and so dangerous for so many people.
Right.
We did that one first just to try to help, and then now. With this program, it's really aimed at the Savannah area and exclusive. I like the Savannah to Hilton Head area because there's just so much intertwined between that region. But yeah, the low country, so to speak. That's the LoCo 2020.
I love that code. And this is an exceptionally generous thing for Candor to offer. Very just thoughtful of the hospitality industry. What made you decide that you all wanted to do this and just go for the first 1,000?
I think it was just looking at us coming back to work and some of the things that we've adapted. We're back in our offices because we're considered an essential program to help people get health insurance and that type of thing. So we're up and running. We take a lot of precautions. We provide masks to people as they come into the office if they want them. We provide hand sanitizer. There's a station as you come off the elevator before you come in the office. We have everyone spread out more so that everybody has good distancing within the office. We really aren't letting any guests or visitors in the office right now. But we go out and we go to the local restaurants and we partake in Savannah. And what makes Savannah, obviously the architecture and history in Savannah is spectacular and it's beautiful. My son did a lot of his social distancing and stuff by being in a kayak and kind of having a nice time, right? He's out in the kayak on the water. He's far away from everybody. So we're pretty blessed in this area with weather and capability of being separated. But we also know that this area is predominantly great because of the people that are in this area. And so, and we use a lot of the services and the service people in this area, and we love it. We love the vibe and the life and the energy. I believe that's why this area is going to grow with like a tech startup kind of thing. I know that we're kind of the big icebreaker in the area a little bit, but I believe that we can be really strong because we have a vibrant world-class city that isn't overpopulated, a vibrant world-class city that is cost-effective. People can live here on a reasonable salary. You can make a third of what you make in the Bay Area and be way more better off financially, right? So there's a lot of great things about our area. There's SCAD and the schools in the area that are producing good workers. So we think the people at the end of the day is really important, and anything we can try to do to help those people who service us all the time, we're trying.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for, just for thinking of I haven't heard of a lot of things that are that tangible, just saying like, okay, here's 1,000 for, free, we're sponsoring these 1,000 remote insurance. So that's just super cool. And I just want to thank you and your company for doing that. And thank you for doing the interview today with me as well. For any viewers today, where could they best get in contact with you in the future if they had any questions? And then would you also just say the name of the website that people could go to for the remote healthcare as well one more time?
Sure. Yeah, so the best place to sign up is the website is rightnowsolution.care, C-A-R-E.
Mm-hmm.
And then just go in and then remember that the code for go to the remote, and the code is LOCO 2020. So LOWCO 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Rightnowsolution.care. That's the best place to go in and register. If you have questions about Candor, employment at Candor, or what we're trying to do as software as a service, or what we're trying to help influence to make the Savannah area a tech savvy area, then we're Candor.insurance, spelled out insurance, Candor and then period insurance. We own that domain, and you can go there to kind of look us up and find more information about the company. And then after the pandemic's all over, feel free to visit us at the offices and things like that. We're right downtown Savannah. We love being part of the community.
Well, perfect. Thank you so much, Bob. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you.